What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to J. Cool.
And the family's counter application to declare the agreement invalid was found to be unmeritorious. On the second issue regarding the applicable law, the court undertook a conflict of law analysis. Although the dispute arose in South Africa, being the country where the death occurred and where the remains were located, the court determined that the legal system with the closest and most real contention to the matter was that of Zambia. The late president was in Zambia, and the question of a state funeral for a former head of state was intimately linked to Zambian public law and policy. The court held that under Zambian law, and as a matter of public policy, a former president's personal wishes or the wishes of his family cannot outweigh the right of the state to honor that individual with a state funeral and burial at the official site designated for national leaders. It noted that the Zambian courts had previously emphasized that a state funeral is a matter of public interest and protocol for a person of national significance, such that even if a late president had expressed a desire not to be given state funeral, such a wish must be overridden by public interest. In line with this principle, the court in this case concluded that the government of Zambia is entitled to insist on a state funeral for the late president of Zambia. I'm going to read the order in the judgment and hand down the judgment. As a result of the background and the summary that I've given, the order of the court reads as follows. 1. The intervention application is dismissed and no order as to cost. 2. The applications to strike out are dismissed and no order as to cost. 3. The application for condonation and the counter application are dismissed, no order as to cost. 4. It is ordered that the applicant is entitled to repatriate the body of the late President Edgar Lungu, the late President Lungu, for a state funeral and burial thereafter in Embassy Park, Lusaka, Republic of Zambia. 5. The 8th respondent is authorized and ordered upon service of the court order by the sheriff of this honorable court to immediately surrender the body of the late President Lungu to a representative or representatives of the Zambian High Court to enable the applicant to repatriate the body to Zambia for the purpose stated in paragraph 4 above. 6. The 1st to 7th respondents are authorized to be present when paragraphs 4 and 5 of this order are executed. And aide de camp, the late president's physician, and 2 family members may accompany the coffin containing the body of the late President Lungu during the repatriation. 7. There is no order as to costs, which include reserved costs. I hand down the judgment.
As the court pleases.
As the court pleases.
Court adjourns.
Mm-hmm. The saga continues.
The country where he was president. He was not, I mean, if you go to Zambia, they call him father of the nation. When you are a father of the nation, you can't restrict yourself to your immediate family, to your small. So the man belongs to the nation, and so it's going to be buried in Zambia. And we appreciate the judgment that has been given by the court. It's a sound judgment. If the family is not happy, they may appeal, but may appeal is that this is a man who was president of Zambia. And I think it's a learning curve that those who intend to become presidents of countries, they must know that they are not restricted to their family, immediate families, but they are spread over to the nation. And so we want to thank the court for having given the judgment. This is how far the government can go. It's to do its responsibility, the responsibility which is given to the government. And we have done what the public wanted us to do. For my office as Attorney General, my job ends here. Unless there's an appeal, the Secretary to the Cabinet will take over the process. I thank you, the media, even the way you have been reporting the proceedings.
Mr. Attorney General, you can obviously the family is very emotional.
Yeah.
You know, is there any word of
we continue to mourn with them. It's normal that people can be emotional when this happens, but I think it calls for people to cool down. When they are mourning, they will continue mourning like that until when we bury. And that's why it's important that we bury so that we bring the issue closure. Thank you so much.
Are there logistical arrangements to ensure that he's not near those remains? Or are you going to continue as you planned with the burial and the president participating quite fully in it?
Yeah, as I've indicated, my job in this assignment ends here. The Secretary to the Cabinet will take over, and the family will continue to be consulted. We will not proceed without consulting the family.
Yes. And how
And so
soon,
that's what will happen.
how soon can we expect for this state funeral to be taking place?
Again, it's for the Secretary to the Cabinet. I'm told he has been listening and following what has been going on, the proceedings, even the judgment, and then he will take over and do the needful. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There you have it.
Thanks for tuning in to JQ News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest updates on tech, politics, and everything in between. Until next time, stay cool.